guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. Okay, today I have a very exciting Chanel reveal for you guys, and I think from the title you might already know what I'm revealing. But if you follow my channel, you guys know this is a bag that I've been wanting or trying to add into my collection since the start. And the price on these bags are just so inflated that it's really hard to, first of all, they are rare to start with. And then the price on these ones are always really high. So it takes, if I finally found the one, and I'm really excited to share with you guys. Anyways, I'll take out the bag first so we can talk about it. So you can see it's a pretty vintage box, and it's this very cute, very nice solid square box. And here is a dust bag. It is actually a full set, which includes the original more vintage looking camellia flowers and the ribbons. So the older ribbons are actually still in this like satin material versus the new cotton material. So this is fairly vintage, but I will reveal her to you guys. Let me just make sure she got the proper reveal. Dun 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 dun. It's this beautiful, oh my goodness, beautiful caviar Chanel mini square in the platinum silver hardware. And she is so adorable and in such amazing perfect condition. The hardware on the bag at the corners of the bags are perfectly intact. There's no rubs, no major scratches. I mean, it is caviar leather, which you guys know it's like super durable and carefree, and there's like no scratch, like no visible scratches on the hardware either. The only flaw I guess I could see is there is a bit of wrinkly or soften at the bottom of the caviar, which is fairly common for like sort of single flap caviar bags. If you look at the slightly older models, they tend to do that a little bit at the bottom, but again, nothing super visible, no major flaws. Really beautiful vintage condition for sure. And then again, if you open the flap, you will see a little bit of wrinkly at the flap on the side, which is not avoidable. And it happens with newer bags as well, but when it's closed, it's hardly visible at all. So it's, again, just something that you will know yourself. And it'll be something that'll happen with use regardless. So here is the chain of the bag, again, in perfect, beautiful condition. I'll just show you guys some mock shots. And of course, I will be comparing it to my rectangular mini as well. There you go. I don't know how well you guys can see. And I struggle with the angle of my camera this morning. But it is such a perfect length, in my opinion, in terms of the strap length. Unlike the walk or the mini rectangular, the chain is actually not long, like not super long, and it kind of hits at the perfect spot for me, I think, or for most people, with the Chanel square. It is so adorable, you guys. I just can't get over how cute this bag is. And if you follow my channel, you know at some point I actually had this bag in lambskin, but there was a huge issue with that bag, and it was kind of in the coral color too, so it wasn't the best color choice in my opinion, but that was the only one available in the store, so I went ahead and got that one. And it was only oh my gosh, I guess it's 5 years ago now, and it was so much cheaper than the current price. I think after everything was only like under $4,000 Canadian. So it was really cheap. And this one is obviously more than that, just given that it's caviar leather. But I think this bag, when it was probably first released, maybe like $2,000. So it kind of doubled its price, I think, over the years. Anyways, I think current luxury market, everything is inflated. If you buy from the boutique, the prices are insane, and the secondhand market is very quiet. Anyways, we're the whole economy is being affected with changes, so things are I think the scene, the luxury thing is very different. Even if you look at the YouTube channel, a lot of the YouTuber who does luxury goods are, you know, not super active, or they are no longer, they left YouTube for kind of reasons. But anyways, I just want to share my recent addition, and she's such a beautiful bag. I will bring my rectangular just now to do a few comparisons, which I think might be helpful. So just to even be able to have both these caviar bags, mini bags in my collection, I'm super happy. I actually don't like how they look together, to be honest. The burgundy, also it is in a burgundy color, but I do feel like on the camera it's picking up more red. But it is their very timeless classic burgundy dark red color. And I don't feel like it goes very nicely with my navy color, but hey, they're Caviar minis. When they're, I mean, being used separately, definitely super gorgeous by itself. Like, this is also very neutral. I love kind of the underlining like gray tone to the blue as well. And again, amazing, beautiful, flawless condition. I think the reason I went ahead and really determined to look for another Caviar mini square is because how much I've loved this bag and how much I've used this bag. And you know, with all that usage, there's still like very minimal wear on this bag. And these two are pretty much from the same year. This is 1 year older, so very similar in terms of age. And also like similar kind of flaws as well. This one is better because there's less wrinkly at the bottom. The structure and everything is a little bit better maintained. You can see how even the two sides are and just like so well structured. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to say. It's because how well this bag is holding up and how well it wears. You know, it's so carefree. I have been using like, it's probably my best like Chanel purchase, to be honest, even though it's not from the boutique, but it's probably one of my favorite bags that I've used the most. That's why I've kind of been looking for a Caviar square, given how much I've used this bag and love this bag. So if you guys see a quick comparison, the rectangular is definitely slightly longer and it hits me lower, but I feel like this length is particularly great for the winter time because with a heavy coat or heavier clothing, it will come a bit higher, which would be perfect. I think this is still okay to be used in the winter as well. It's long enough for you to still wear crossbody. But this is how they look crossbody in different length. I have shown how to potentially adjust the strap on this bag to make it shorter. It's fairly easy as well, so it's easily adjustable. It's not a super major issue in my opinion. Same thing with a walk. The length of the chain doesn't bother me because it's easily fixable. It's harder to fix when it's shorter, for example, for your you know, classic flaps, and a lot of people would rather wear it crossbody, but you can't because the length is fixed. So here you go. I'll do some side by side with the two, and I feel like these two are very easy to just crossbody. Like, I know people convert it to double chain to be used like a shoulder bag and things like that, but I think it's really just meant to be a crossbody bag, and that's how I intend to wear the two. And this is on the side. I feel like if you look at the side, the structure of the square, it's not as great. It is actually fatter. I don't know if a lot of people know that, but it is longer, you see, from the side, which is the reason why the capacity of the two bags is actually about the same. So even though the rectangle looks bigger, in the end, you can fit pretty much the same amount of items inside of the two bags. I would love to do a more detailed comparison. I haven't done a what's in my bag and what things can fit in a very long time, simply because I am just not super prepared every time I record something. And you can see the back, very similar. The interior compartment's the same as well. They both have a very nice zipper closure in the back. Nothing inside, and there's a zipper right here. Same thing with the square. It just has stuff inside right now, but it's bubble wrap. but again, same zipper. And I did end up getting both in the silver hardware. I personally have no strong feelings towards silver or gold, to be honest. Like I have, you know, bags in both colors. I do find the silver to be a little bit more casual, and sometimes a little bit easy to pair with clothing. But again, like I said, I don't have strong feelings. And to be honest, I think with these two bags, maybe the blue could use the yellow tone, but I do think it would just be a bit much for a red bag to have yellow tone hardware. Like in Asian cultures, that's usually like what you will wear for wedding or for Chinese New Year or something. So I feel like that might be too much and might make it harder for me to style on a regular base. But otherwise, with the, you know, the silver chain, I still think it's, you know, a little mini red bag. It's still fairly easy to go with any outfit. Especially, I feel like it's a pretty year-round bag. I just think it's so cute. Like it's so cute and so easy, and I just feel like it ties everything together really, really well. So very, very happy to finally be able to add this into my collection. I can see myself using both bags for a very, very long time. And you know, like I said, I would love to do a what fits in these bags shortly, because I am looking forward to share some of my new SLGs and smaller items that I have been using, and I haven't really had a chance to do that with you guys, so that would be a good opportunity to talk about that as well. Yeah, so I think that's it for today, you guys. Oh, that's it. Okay, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.